Hello. Okay. So it never reached our targets last night. So we didn't have a sell. Break breathes didn't happen, but what did happen is that hourly what was it there again? Right. So we had the thrusting move here, and then a close over. I'm talking about 3x3 here. Thrusting move, close over, close below, close over. So that's your two. What's it called again? Two something. Okay, that's bread and butter. Anyway, bread and butter worked, but if you had taken this, whatever the hell Saib calls it, and Joe would aptly call it, if you had taken this buy, you wouldn't have done so well. And then it immediately was a failure of that. And actually it was a break in trend too. This was a wicked sell, momentum sell. So you had a break in trend and a break on this bullish pattern just by closing below here. So that was awesome. Pretty fast, 100 pips there. I wasn't there for it. That happened at New York time. Anyway, that's basically all I can see in here that happened last night. Euro session was horrible. It was held under the fib that it smashed here, which was in the bigger time frame. Let me get rid of this. There was a fib down here, and it just smashed it and then got basically held and then continued. So here we are. I still have targets down. Don't really know I'm going to catch this move. Wow. That's what it looks like when I try to wave count. I have a bunch of different versions of wave counting in here, but the trades that I like so far to take tonight, if we just want to keep it simple, oh, can't use that, but I can use that. So we got a 2618 level here at the H3, and if you take this leg, oh my god, there's so much garbage. Let me just put this here. Why am I doing this so small? Okay. So we got some levels in here just above the pivot, below the H3. So this could be exciting to try and pick one of these to sell. Something that might help is that we've already hit the 38.2 unless we make lower lows. So if we take this leg down, that was a 38.2 hit, and hit again. So if we come up into here at these levels, we've actually hit the 50% mark. So that is logically the next place that it could turn around at. So I like that. We got three things in this area that I like. Now if it makes lower lows, I'll be looking at something, the fibs might change, but that's what I got for that. As for using prior market fibs, the 38.2 here, it's pretty high. So I'm not going to worry about that tonight unless I'm looking to stop, a train, which I'm not. Ultimate targets up here, 2665 and 2680. Don't like them though. I'll show you why. Got these this trend coming down here, and what I'd like to see is we're already going to break a trend line to come up into the area that I'm talking about, 2615 area here, right? So I don't want to break this ultimate over trend line. I'd like it to be a triple top at the same time. So that means that Euro open, Euro open would be great. When Europe opens, if it's up there, look to sell. If it gets above and starts hitting upper targets, we might be retracing. I'll show you. We got a big fib, monster fib that we just hit, but haven't really done a retracement on it yet. So you take 0 here, 38.2 here, gives us 100%. Oh, come on. Is it really? Is it up and hit? Oh, it hasn't been hit. Oh, I'm talking about this one. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we got a good fib in here. It doesn't look so massive in the 4 hour. But in the 1 hour, let's go back to the 1 hour. This is our fib here. And we hit it, and we're kind of getting it back above it. So if we do break above this line, I'll expect some bigger retracement. Basically, that's all I'm trying to say with that, because it has hit a big fib. So we have reasons that it could turn around. In the H4, that's a good thing to realize, is that we have a monster fib right below, and we got a trend line break breathing here, by the way. This trend line here. So this is why any stops in here to give a small leg. It might be small. It might be another touch back to the 3x3 in the 4 hour. So it might not be huge, but so let's get into down here with this monster fib at 25.30. It's actually a little bit below that, so say 25.25 maybe. Let's see if that lines up with any Camarillas. I say 25.25. No, ugly. No Camarillas. Does it line up with the trend line? Could. For market open, about here. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to put these levels in that I want to test anyway. Anywhere in here. And what's this level again? 26.15. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking to do tonight. And the funny thing about both these levels is I'm actually looking to take bigger moves. I will take profits depending on price action earlier, but I will be looking for it to be a bit of a bigger count. Problem with this leg is this really should have been a retracement, and it really looks like a retracement. So 1, 2, because this was the end of the ABC, and so we got our first leg down. And I think it was here. That's how I counted it anyway. No, that's not it. And I'm not going to get into counts. Anyway, this could be make a higher high here. No. Oh my god. So anyway, these legs are similar. Let's just keep it really simple. These two, oh my god. These two legs are very similar. So whatever happened here, let's just call this its own system, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this could be some kind of truncated 5. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down into here, I definitely want to test this area, but it might not be a big trade in that somewhere in here might have been a really, really lame retracement for like 1, 2, and then 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3, 4 of 3, 5 of 3. So it might not be big. It could literally be back up to this line, which is like nothing. But on the other hand, if our wave counting is out and somewhere in here it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we could get a nice retracement. So I do want to take it. And this one's really simple. It's going to continue if it gets up there. That's all I'm looking for. It's just a good spot to sell and hope for lower lows into my bigger target, which the first one is here, 25. And then 2,500 is a big target for tonight. I'm just going to give you the profit areas now. This one's good. And depending when it happens, when it gets down here, it could also be a trading area too. So, I mean, if it shot straight through and down into this trend line too, right now, maybe. Go into the 5 minute and take a look, right? But otherwise, it would have to happen over here, which is New York session. If we haven't hit down here by New York, then it could be a bounce on this trend line and this level from this, from this fib, as long as that doesn't get erased. Oh, another reason I really like this level, the 2615 area, is there's your prior market swing low, right? So, good area to test. You got trend line coming down, swing low, and Fibonacci, and you're just poking through the pivot, if I remember. Yeah, so you're just poking the pivot, not quite catching the H3, so that's nice. It's kind of sneaky. Yeah, and that's it. And I'll come back if I have any trades. Bye.